Hello, my name is Kyle Steele. I'm a candidate for Norman City Council, Ward 6 in the upcoming election cycle, and this is the summary for the Finance Committee meeting that happened on December 18th, 2025. As usual, the agenda packet, as well as timestamps to various points in the meeting, will be linked down below for those who are interested. The first item that was discussed was actually item number 2 on the agenda, which is the revenue report. Long story short, there was no major concerns with the revenue report, and it was only about 13 minutes of council members just asking various questions about the report. So if you want to see the full context of that, again, just click the timestamp down below. The last item that was discussed in this meeting was the first item on the agenda, which is the Salvation Army shelter expansion. The first part of this agenda item was essentially a background on who the Salvation Army are, a brief look at their organizational structure, how they operate, as well as the type of individuals that make use of their services and the kind of services that they provide. If you're interested in just kind of the background or all that kind of data, raw data rather, again, link down below. The main thing that I will mention from this first part of the Salvation Army presentation is that any money collected locally stays within Cleveland and McLean County, according to them. I will also mention that for the local shelters that the Salvation Army has, the residents do have to abide by some rules, which would include no drugs or alcohol while staying at the facility, no weapons, and of course they do have to comply with the state and local laws as well, which mainly applies to registered sex offenders. They do offer long-term living at this shelter, which the Salvation defines as over 60 days, as long as you have a case management plan to not be staying at the shelter forever, essentially. And then the second part of the Salvation Army presentation was all about the expansion. Again, I'm not going to cover the gritty details of it here, but the long story short is that the current capacity of the shelter is at about 38. And after the expansion, it will go to 138. Now, construction has not started yet on the expansion because the way the Salvation Army does it is they do not start a project until it is fully funded. You know, they get 100% of the funding in place, and then they start construction or groundbreaking or whatever the project is. So once they have this funding secured through various like donations or community partners, then they'll start to go through their internal process to finally begin this construction and, you know, kind of keep the city up to date with that progress yet. But hey, that was it. It's a pretty quick meeting. It's only about an hour and a half. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about me or my campaign, please don't hesitate to email me at KyleForNorman@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a good day.